Hi everyone. So writing online has been rather life-changing for me. Number one, it actually helps me to learn better. By penning my thoughts down on paper, it forces me to develop my understanding on the topic further. Now, we can read about many topics, like especially when it comes to investing, but unless we start writing or start teaching it to another person, these thoughts are usually rather abstract in our head. To truly test whether we understand a concept, we have to write it in such a way whereby other people are able to understand what we are trying to say. This is especially true when it comes to the Richard Feynman quote. The best way to learn is always by teaching, and by writing your thoughts down such that people can understand it in plain, simple English is the true test of your understanding. Number two, it helps me meet plenty of interesting people from all around the world, and this has been incredibly helpful when it comes to investing. After I started writing online, especially on investing concepts and on the companies that I'm invested in, a lot of like-minded investors actually started reaching out to me in order to exchange notes based on what we have learned. And this actually gave me a pool of investors from all around the world. I'm no longer constrained by the amount of people I meet in Singapore. It gives me access to the best minds all around the world, and people are more willing to engage you when they understand you. By writing online, there's a sense of familiarity when you reach out to other people, and they are more likely to speak to you that way. And number three, traditionally, when you want to apply for a job, you need to create a resume and you need to send it out, go for interviews, etc. Starting to publish your content online, be it through writing or, for example, YouTube, it is like a resume that's working out there 24/7 for you. Because this content that you push out, it resembles your competence, and people are going to understand you a bit better. It starts to work like a marketing tool for you, and I can't emphasize how much opportunities have actually arisen because of my blog. Now, when it comes to writing online, here are some tips from me. We have to unlearn that writing style that we have learned in school. We have to avoid using fancy words, even though previously we are actually rewarded for using complicated vocabulary. We want to keep it simple. Short sentences definitely helps. Use more full stops rather than commas. You want to write as though you are speaking instead of the report style that we are very used to. So when we write like report, nobody will read that. Right, we want to write as though we are talking to a friend. Second, we want to eliminate unnecessary words ruthlessly. You want to ensure that the velocity of change is very high, because in these days and age, people's attention span is becoming shorter and shorter. They start to lose attention very quickly if you are very long-winded. Your writing needs to be very impactful. And the last tip I have for you is to start building up your email list. Social media is great for publicity, but you will be at the mercy of their algorithms. Building your audience, building your presence on social media is like building castle on sand. Anytime the algos start to work against you, your presence will be gone. So it's important to build up your email list, because this is direct distribution to your readers. Alright, so then how do we start writing online? Now, if you are a very busy individual and you sort of will sit on this topic, procrastinate, then I recommend you to use Substack. Within 3 minutes, you'll be good to go. Formatting it is really simple. You are able, they have this email list builder built directly into them, and it's free. Some other people may recommend Medium, but I don't recommend so, because you are not able to build your email list as well on the Medium platform. And after reading your article, Medium would usually recommend other writers to your readers, instead of ensuring that your own readership starts to build up and increase the stickiness of your readers, because they will start pushing out a lot of other recommendations of other writers to their readers on their platform. So you want to use Substack because it helps you build a stickiness on your platform. Now, the second option is to use WordPress, especially if you want to keep your optionalities wide. Because when it comes to WordPress, some of the bloggers might want to monetize it through AdSense, which is really through advertisement. So if you want to monetize your blog that way by displaying ads on your blog, or you want to enable more in-depth tracking using Google Analytics, then using WordPress would be the best, because it's most customizable and it helps keep your optionalities wide. Alright, so that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.